Yo, what up, Facebook? I'm back. Another episode of Cycles of Life. Appreciate y'all following me. Appreciate y'all checking out my videos. Appreciate y'all showing love. Following me with my acting career. King Jacquel Martin. Thank y'all for everything, man. I got a specific topic that I want to talk about today. This is why I got the little card set up the way it's set up. I want to talk to the ladies real quick. Ladies, y'all always talking about where are the good men. And there's a lot of us still out here. But I have a question. Especially I have a question for baby mamas. Why is it that some, not all, baby mamas like to use their children as weapons? Why is it that you feel as if you are entitled to do whatever you please when the court has ruled in your favor to be able to keep your child? Why is it that you feel that all of a sudden you've become God and that you disclose information when you want information closed? Why is it that you feel like you could treat people how you don't want to be treated, and if it's okay, and act as if it's okay or if it's in the best interest of the child? But then when your child gets older and your child is not listening to you, you wonder why. You don't think that by keeping a father out of his life that wants to be in his life, that wants to do the right things, but just because things didn't work out between you and him, that you have the right to keep this man away from his child? I'm struggling with this theory. I'm struggling with, that we want to raise good men, but we don't want our men to teach our men how to be men, that you want to play that role and you want to fulfill that role that you can't fulfill. You'll never know what it's like to be a man. You can only give it from a woman's perspective and do the best of your abilities if another man doesn't want to step up to the plate. My problem with this situation is that there are a lot of good men out there that want to be in their child's life, but because of your maturity level, that you keep your child from that man that you chose to lay down with. You didn't have to lay down and create this baby with, but both of y'all created this baby. Both of y'all have the rights to this baby. Both of y'all should be able to raise this child in what you think to be right. But my question to you is, ladies, what makes you think your way is more better than anyone else's? What makes you think that you have the blueprint to life? What makes you think that your perspective of life is the only right perspective of life? I'll wait. Cool. Because I think that the same way you have room to grow is the same way that young man has room to grow. And the better if both of you guys put your imprints on what you think life is, it gives your child a better opportunity at life. By denying this child the right to his father, access to his father, information to his father, only creates a bigger fire, a bigger flame. It only worsens the relationship between you and the father, who are supposed to be partaking in raising this child in the right way. But you can't raise the child in the right way because you can't move your emotions to the side to see the bigger picture for the child. Now you're only causing more damage to the child, because now the child wants the father to be in the life, but can't have the father in the life because you won't move out the way. You won't move your emotions out the way. You won't move your feelings out the way. You won't move everything that you think is right out the way to allow a man to do what a man's supposed to be able to do in that child's life. No, I'm not saying every relationship has went south because of the man or the woman, but at the end of the day, whoever you are as parents, you chose to lay down to create a child. And if you chose to lay down to create this child, then you need to understand that a responsibility that comes with that is two parents raising a child, not one. Men, you have to be able to step up to the plate to do what you're supposed to do. But at the same time, women, it's not an excuse to keep this man from the child. It's not an excuse to say, oh, well, you ain't here. Well, why am I not there? I'm not there because you're not allowing me to be there. And then we are in the same environment. You make the environment so hostile or so toxic that what child needs to be in an environment like that in the first place? How can we come together as men and women to create a barren environment for the children that we decided to create, whether we're going to be together or not? Because it's all about the child. But if you keep putting it about you, and if you keep making it hard, well, oh, somebody else doing what you're supposed to be doing. See, you only acting out of spite. You're only provoking the situation. You're only provoking anger with your immaturity. And your immaturity is, guess what? It's uploading into your child because your child is watching. Your child is listening. Your child is not as stupid as you think. Your child is learning and every single day. Children nowadays are a lot smarter than when you were children. Or when you was a child, excuse me. You have to understand that in order for a child to be complete, it needs both parents. It needs both parents doing the right thing. It needs men doing the right thing. It needs men to be a father, but it needs women to be able to just move out the way and do what they're supposed to be and just be a mother. Stop trying to play both roles, because guess what? You are not both people. You cannot be both people. You will never be both parents. Never. It will never happen. Move out the way and let a father do what he's supposed to do. Instead of hating on a man, trying to talk down about a man, trying to drag a man with your emotions because what y'all didn't have didn't work out the way you wanted it to. Well, maybe that's part of the reason why it didn't work, because you were so busy trying to play both roles that you didn't allow a man to be a man, so a man decided to go somewhere else. You got to start reevaluating this thing, and not reevaluating it from the perspective of you, but reevaluating it from the perspective of what's best for my child. And what's best for my child is for me to move out the way and allow the man that I laid down with, his father, to be a father. Now, if you disagree, please leave your comments at the bottom. Please leave how y'all feel at the bottom. Man, and if you agree, step up to the plate and say something too. Because I know that I'm not the only person that feels this way. Ladies, stop adding gasoline to the fire. Stop talking about what someone else is doing when that man is trying to do, but you're the one preventing it from happening. If you disagree, leave comments, man. I'm looking forward to what y'all got to say, to what y'all thinking. You know what I mean? It's not just about me, but please leave your opinion. Please leave your thoughts. Please share the video. I appreciate the love. More to come in the acting career, more speeches to come. I love y'all. Thank y'all for taking the time to listen. It's your boy, King Jacquel Martin, and I'm out.